Hello fellow founders, welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be providing a demonstration of Oqire, my startup that I'm currently working on. What is Oqire? Oqire is a B2B SaaS solution for other companies selling software, and it helps align their sales and pre-sales teams from discovery through to demo, ultimately helping increase deal velocity as well as the number of deals that are closed won. I have over 10 years experience as an account executive and pre-sales consultant, so understand this process quite intimately. And if you have exposure to this area within software or sales companies, you understand that pre-sales consultants are quite a finite resource. It's very typical for one pre-sales consultant to help 3, 4, or even 5 account executives with any product demonstrations or technical information and know-how that they need during the sales process. We're going to jump over and have a look at the Oqire application, which as you can see presents a dashboard that allows both account executives and pre-sales consultants to see the total number of opportunities they're working on, the deal value, and obviously the individual opportunities themselves. For our MVP, this information will be added manually. As you can see here, we can add our company name, opportunity name, description, as well as define the status, the value, anticipated close date, and anticipated demo date. Although in subsequent versions, we will create integrations with CRM solutions like Salesforce so that if this information can be pulled over automatically, as well as the notes that we create during the discovery process push back into the CRM. I've gone ahead and created an example already for XYZ Corporation. So if we open that up, we can see that XYZ Corporation is currently looking for a marketing automation suite. That's fantastic because the company that we work for in this fictitious example sells marketing automation software, and we can see from the opportunity overview that the BDR or the account executive who's taken the initial call has already provided some background information to what XYZ Corporation is actually looking to do. So we can see here they are looking to implement a marketing automation suite, and the primary contact we're engaged with is the head of marketing, although ultimately the sign-off does come from the CMO. So in any demo that they want, they are looking for a solution that can have the following capabilities: integrate with their Salesforce CRM, allow them to create drip and nurture campaigns, as well as allow for one-off email sends, and sync open rates and CTR information with their BI tool of choice, which in this instance is Microsoft Power BI. So it's very common in organizations where they don't have a very well-defined discovery process for an account executive to take literally 3 dot points and pass this over to their pre-sales consultant and say, hey, can you go and create a demo of our solution so that we can present this to the customer? That is far from ideal because we haven't actually uncovered all of the pain points and challenges that we need to address. And if we don't do that, our chance of winning this deal is going to be significantly reduced. So Oqire helps solve that problem, aligning sales and pre-sales from discovery right through to demo and beyond. In subsequent versions of Oqire, we'll also be bringing in information commonly known as battle cards so that we can automatically pull in information of our competitors so that when I'm preparing a demonstration as a pre-sales consultant, I have that information directly at hand. As it stands today though, what we're going to be able to do is run our discovery process. So what we can see here is a targeted list of questions that both the account executive and the pre-sales consultant will want to run through, not only internally, but directly to try and get some of these answers from the customer themselves or the potential customer. For our MVP, these questions are predefined in the application, although in subsequent versions, we will allow our customers to be able to find their own discovery process. What we have here though is a number of questions that are going to be highly relevant in allowing us to create a much more targeted demonstration that increases our chances of winning this business. So the first one, what is the problem the customer is trying to solve? Now I won't fill these out individually for the purpose of time, but I do want to touch on a few of them. Now that question for someone who isn't in sales or pre-sales, you might just default to, well, they want a marketing automation suite. Well, that's not really the problem. The problem XYZ Corp want to solve in this instance, we need to uncover that. And maybe through asking targeted questions to the head of marketing and ideally the CMO, we find out that they currently have a large number of people who come to their website, who submit information on their lead inquiry forms, but then the number of people that they're able to convert from that to actual leads for their business is low. And what they've discovered is that people just don't understand enough about their business and the products and services that they're selling. Therefore, they're looking to implement an email marketing suite or a marketing automation suite, so that they can send these drip and nurture campaigns, increasing the quality of leads that they get. So that's the real problem they're trying to solve. It's not that they want a marketing automation suite, it's that they need a marketing automation suite so that they can make better value of the leads that come through to their website and send them more targeted information and marketing collateral over time. If we understand that, we now stand a much better chance of understanding the next question, which is how will the customer generate an ROI or payback? Because in this instance, our solution costs $10,000. So if we know that the solution is designed to help increase the volume of leads, and we know that they're currently missing out on, say, 10 leads per week, we can very quickly start to build an ROI. Of those 10 leads, how many would you likely convert into an opportunity? Let's just say it's 1 in 2. Okay, so you're missing out on 5 opportunities every single week, and how many of those opportunities would you normally close? Well, their account execs or sales representatives might close 1 in 5 deals. So now, because they don't have an email or a marketing automation suite, they're missing out on 1 opportunity, close 1 every single week. And that's how we can start to really identify the ROI. Who are the buyers involved? So we know that the head of marketing is involved and that the CMO has sign off, but it's important during a discovery process that we actually uncover who else may have influence in this deal. In this instance, it may be IT. Now, they might not necessarily approve, hey, what marketing automation suite is best, but they could be blockers. For example, they're going to check any solution that XYZ Corp want to buy and make sure it meets their security standards, or that it can integrate effectively with some of the solutions that they've already called out, like Salesforce and Microsoft Power BI. What is the process to have the customer sign off on our proposal? Again, this isn't just, hey, we send them the contract and they sign at some point. It's no, we really need to understand, is this solution one that needs board approval? Does it need to go to the CEO or the CFO for sign off? So all of these questions are very important for both the account executive and the pre-sales consultant to understand, so that they can deliver a more targeted demonstration that's definitely going to increase the chance that this business is won by the organization. Finally, we have what are the specific requirements of the client that we need to demonstrate. We already have those 3 dot points, but we really need to dive deeper. And it's very common for a pre-sales consultant to run a pre-sales discovery call with the head of marketing and the CMO in this instance. And we might want to uncover, hey, you mentioned that you need to integrate with Salesforce, but specifically what do we need to do? Is it being able to pass some of that lead information back? Is it being able to pull in information from the CRM so that you can see that in the marketing automation suite? We really need to uncover these questions, because if we don't, then what we demo might miss the mark. So that's currently where we stand with Oqire and the current version of our MVP. As I mentioned previously, we are looking to launch on the 15th of August. And I guess it's important to point out, while I keep saying we, it is just me. I'm a solo founder. As I mentioned, I do have 10 years experience as an account executive and pre-sales consultant and know this space intimately. But in addition to that, I also am a developer and am building this solution myself. Anyway, I do also believe in open and transparent startups, so I am documenting my journey along the way. So if you'd like to see subsequent videos like this, feel free to hit the subscribe button and you'll see how the solution evolves over time. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to catching you in the next video.